guys, it's Brittany with Roasted Coffee Co. and I hope you're having an amazing day. So I am actually getting ready to start a new job and I start on October 16th. So I have a little bit of time to finally sit down, get everything for Roastic set in line. And I can tell you guys, this is not how I wanted to spend my next week and a half off. I would much rather be watching Hey Arnold and eating cereal in my bed with my cat. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do work and then transition into even more work. But anyways, I wanted to do this video talking about some of my regrets, y'all. So basically, to make a long story short, y'all know I've had my trailer for about 2 weeks now. I haven't really been able to do anything with it, mainly because I am arranging inspections and things have had to be fixed and just the whole nine. So now that I am officially off, I can really sit down and analyze where Roastic is and where Roastic needs to get to so that we have a successful end of the year, I guess. And I can just honestly say, even though I've only had my trailer for 2 weeks, a lot of the regrets that I have are they're stemming from the beginning all the way up until now. So I just wanted to do this video in case you are thinking about undergoing this whole process, whether it's getting your trailer from overseas or getting your trailer from over here, or really even starting a coffee business and just navigating that whole world, different roasteries, learning how to roast beans yourself. It's been a journey. So I guess let's kick it off. My first regret, honestly, is going to be the cost of not so much everything, but more so just the trailer piece. So my roaster, they charge me $9 per pound, and then I dictate my price. So the coffee piece, not too bad. But this trailer situation, you guys, this is what I am absolutely starting to regret. And I don't even have the trailer like up and running yet. And I knew that there was going to be a lot of costs associated with opening up my own coffee trailer, but when I tell y'all that things cost, everything costs, even things that you wish you could do yourself but can't, still cost. Even the things that you can do yourself, it still cost. And so luckily I've been fortunate enough to kind of keep my costs down and be conservative about the things that I buy and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, it really, really sucks when you're shelling out a lot of money and you're not getting anything back in return. And one of the things that I really regret spending not only my money but my time on is vendor events. I hate events. I hate vendor events. I hate having to show up and set up my cart and just try to sell. Although typically I do okay, a lot of these events are hit and miss. So there are some weekends where I would pay $150 for a space and then I'll come back home with like $280, $290. I mean, at that point, I guess you could consider you made a little bit of a profit, but to me, that still sounds like breaking even to me. I have to be honest. But there's also been events where I've paid $50 for a space and I haven't made any sales, and it's like you're out there for 5 hours and you are not making any money. Then on top of that, the cost that it takes to even be prepared to show up to the event. So for me, I do bottled drinks in addition to selling my dried coffee. So that's a lot of half and half I have to buy. That's a lot of multiple cold brew filters that I have to buy. The syrups that I have to buy, the bottles, it's just everything just costs. And with me getting ready to open up a trailer, things are even going to cost more. You're gonna have to have ice. You're going to have gas or propane. You're going to have whatever you need to make your drinks, plus your food items and promotional items, like, I don't want to say merch, but if you want to give t-shirts, all kind of stuff, everything just costs. And I've noticed in the coffee group that I'm in, a lot of people, they try to budget, but they end up going over their budget. Like, there's no way that you can just anticipate the different things that are thrown at you. For example, permits. They cost. Everything costs. So regret number one is the cost. It is very expensive to get started, and it is very frustrating to be spending all of your money and you're not getting anything back. And granted, I understand how business works. I know it's going to take a year or two to see a profit, blah, 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 blah. But we need money now. So think about that. Regret number two is going to be marketing. Y'all, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer. I really, really don't. But I can't stand social media. I hate social media. I hate the following, the likes, the subscribe. Like, I hate all of that mess. I hate all of it. But unfortunately, when you have a business, it's almost like social media is the only way that people can find you, which is not necessarily true, but let everybody else tell it. You got to have an Instagram. You got to have a TikTok. You have to have a Facebook page. You have to have all of these things and establish a social media presence so that people can find you online. And so the marketing piece, I struggle with that because there are some days where I'm like, oh yes, I'm going to get up, I'm going to post. And then there are other days, like honestly, this entire week where I don't care. I don't want to do it. I don't want to post. I don't want to have to come up with a background and a little cringy ass caption. I don't want to do any of that. And so marketing is such an integral part of your business. Like, you have no choice but to do it. And then in addition to the social media piece, you have the paid ads. Everybody is paying to play. So I actually run Facebook ads on, I was going to say I run Facebook ads on Facebook. I run ads on Facebook that are drawing people, local people, to my business page. And that's like $3 a day for 30 days. So what is that, like $90? And it's just like, why am I even doing this? I don't understand why I'm doing this. And then even with that, Google, if you want to come up in the search results, SEO, yes, it takes time, blah, 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 blah. But if you want to be put in the forefront, you have to pay to play. So I guess that would kind of go into number one. But yes, the marketing piece. So if you are not a person that really cares for the social media piece and the posting and responding to comments and engaging and the following and all of that, think about that, because you need your social media. Another part that's kind of shitty about that is when I first started my Instagram account, I noticed I used to get a lot of likes, a lot of followers, a lot of engagement. And then I don't know if Instagram changed the algorithm or what happened, but now it's not so much. So that's also really frustrating, because when I do work up, the enthusiasm or the motivation to post a good picture, and I post it and it's like nobody sees it. It's like, why am I even doing this? Or another situation that I've encountered is actually going through my followers list to see, who exactly is following me. And it's all other coffee businesses. So it's like, we're following each other, and we're not following each other out of the kindness of our hearts. It's more so because we're trying to see what the other person is doing. So that's another thing you guys have to think about, is just the social media piece and paying to play in regards to the social media world. And My third regret would probably be, um, it's a lot of work involved. It really is a lot of work involved. And if you are thinking that you are going to get rich off of this, I can tell you right now, no. No. And in a lot of the groups that I'm in, they're not rich either. A lot of people, they are sticking with their coffee businesses because now they've become a staple in the community. So they are kind of like the go-to. So they're doing it more so for the community than they are for themselves. I haven't even done my first event yet with my trailer, and I can tell you right now, I'm already regretting it. I'm regretting driving there. I'm regretting parking. I am regretting having to back in and park and get situated. I'm also regretting the 220-pound generator that I'm going to have to be lugging around. I'm just not really enthusiastic at the moment about coffee trailer stuff. And I knew that all the things that I'm saying I regret, I knew that they were going to be, you know, things that I was going to have to get over, but it's just like, I don't know, maybe I should have thought a little bit harder, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not the type to give up. It's just one of those things where you might just have to vent for a little bit and then you get over it. So, yeah, between the cost, the marketing piece, and the hard work, I mean, those are things that I could probably figure out once I just sit in some quiet and peace and just kind of figure out where are places that I need to, you know, improve, and different processes and procedures and things like that. But, yeah, I'm just not really feeling it at the moment, which is quite unfortunate because I thought I would be a lot more excited than what I am. But honestly, y'all, I think me getting this new job has something to do with it. Hopefully, this new job is supposed to be a lot less stressful than what I was doing before. And of course, it's more money, so that's good. And I'm wondering if those two things are kind of what's making me feel like maybe I should just hang it up. Because when I had my other job, when I would do these events and work on Roastic, I was working on Roastic out of survival mode. Like, I have to get this off the ground because if I don't, I'm going to be stuck in this current situation forever. But now that I'm out of that situation and things are kind of looking on the up and up, it's like, maybe I should just turn this into a hobby instead of a business so that I don't have to put a lot of effort into it. But I don't know, y'all. This is just a little rant, I guess, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm sure this is just a little rough patch, and once I pass my inspections and I get out there, I'm sure everything will be okay and I'll be feeling much better, I guess. I hope. Bye.